In his seminal work, C. Wright Mills delved into the notion of a power elite in the United States, a cadre that wielded influence while denying its possession of power. A similar dynamic, Mills argued, manifests within the Zionist elite, operating through a complex network of formal and informal groupings with direct allegiance to the State of Israel. This Zionist Power Configuration (ZPC), far from a monolithic entity like the Jewish Lobby or AIPAC, extends its reach across international, national, regional, and local spheres, orchestrating a multifaceted strategy to secure Israel's interests. At the heart of the ZPC lies a nexus of influence within the United States government, particularly evident during the Bush era. Zionist representatives entrenched within the Pentagon and Congress exert direct sway over policymaking, ensuring alignment with Israeli agendas. Indirectly, campaign funds are deployed strategically to shape candidate selection, silence critics of Israel, and reward compliant officials. This dual approach permeates the political landscape, narrowing the parameters of debate on Israel-related issues and stifling dissent within mainstream discourse. The media, often heralded as the watchdog of democracy, serves as both a tool and a weapon in the ZPC's arsenal. Pervasive Zionist and Jewish organizational influence manipulates narratives, framing Israeli aggression as defensive measures against terrorism. The mass media's complicity in propagandizing Israeli conquests while silencing Palestinian suffering underscores the depth of this influence, with notable outlets like the New York Times complicit in shaping public perception. Beyond the corridors of power, the ZPC extends its reach through local and sectoral organizations, infiltrating civil society to inhibit dissent and quash alternative perspectives on Israeli policy. This insidious influence, coupled with targeted smear campaigns and intimidation tactics, effectively silences voices of dissent and constrains the advocacy sector from challenging the status quo. The ZPC's formal and informal structure thrives on dynamic interaction, fostering a constant movement that energizes leaders and followers alike. Non-Jewish or non-Zionist figures influenced by the ZPC, in turn, amplify its reach, reinforcing a cycle of influence that permeates society at large. This dominance, once uncontested, is now facing resistance, with grassroots movements for divestment from Israel gaining traction, albeit cautiously, in various sectors of society. However, challenges to the ZPC's hegemony are met with organized opposition, as evidenced by the suppression of divestment efforts and the replacement of dissenting voices within executive agencies. The ZPC's evolving strategies, linking Israeli expansionism to broader geopolitical agendas, further entrench its influence within key institutions, shaping not only U.S. Middle East policy but also macro-imperial practices and micro-colonial endeavors.